On this episode, we visit the award-winning Siamese Basil Thai restaurant, coming up on Georgia Eat Exploring More.
What's up, guys? DJ
In summer.
and we're here at Siamese Basil Thai restaurant here in Norcross, Georgia. This restaurant serves authentic Thai food. Is it good? Well, let's go in and find out. How long have you been in business?
We've been here since like 1996, so about 22 years now. About 22 years we've been here at this exact same location.
Okay, how did you start?
Well, initially, mom and dad, they were working as a chef, doing the dishes and whatnot. They were cleaning stuff, and then eventually they got, really good at cooking. And I want to say like during the early 90s, they saved enough money, and the owner was actually going to sell this place to someone else. But mom and dad were like, hey, this is our chance to become, proprietors, bosses, whatnot. And they ended up buying it from them. And then the good thing was, mom and dad didn't actually have all the money up front. They paid half, and the owner was cool enough to let us buy it on credit. So we paid them back within a year. So that was cool. And usually you need the money like on the spot. But mom and dad weren't credit qualified yet. So they ended up buying it, I guess, on a handshake kind of, and that's how they ended up owning the restaurant.
What made your parents want to choose this particular cuisine, Thai cuisine?
I want to say because it's their heritage. I mean, they don't know how to cook anything else. Like, for example, mom came here when, in the early 50s, there was sexism, like, women were just supposed to be housewives. So grandpa was like, hey, just, don't, because school in America's public school's free, right? In Thailand, there's no public school. You have to pay for it. And so grandpa was like, you know what, don't worry about school. Just find yourself a nice husband, bear children, and that's the end of it. And mom didn't want that, so she decided to come to America to be a dishwasher. Funny story. And mom ended up working really hard, working on all these Thai restaurants. And she, I guess, was a spy. She was like harvesting all the recipes here and there. And eventually, she became a really good chef. Yeah, so that's how they got into this. And dad came here for the same reasons, just trying to find a better life. And I guess that's the only thing they could do. I mean, they didn't have a college education, so they couldn't really become engineers or anything. So this is what they were comfortable with. And I guess in a way, they kind of liked it for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your most popular dish?
I want to say, if you'd asked me about a year ago, DJ, it would still be what you guys had ordered, like the Mossman Curry or 3-fire chicken. The new one that's really popular is the garlic duck. That one's, I don't know why. It's fried the same way, it's really crispy, but the sauce is what makes it unique, I guess. But that's everyone asks for that one now.
Okay,
Yeah.
garlic duck.
Garlic duck.
What is your personal favorite dish?
I usually go very simple, guys. Like, usually my mom will ask me what I want to eat, and I'll just go with a simple soup, like a seafood soup. But that's about it, though. I know you guys think owning a restaurant, you get to eat all the fancy stuff, like the duck, the lamb. Not really. I mean, I see it all the time, and it's so hard to make, and it kind of, defeats the purpose of eating it. Like, how, you want a cheesecake, but if you really make one, it takes forever.
Yeah.
So, for me, I just to help mom out, unless it's really a special day, like, I made, a lot of money, I'll ask mom for something crazy. But usually it's something simple, like a simple seafood soup, or probably, like a fried rice with just shrimp. Nothing crazy. I know you guys were thinking the opposite, but no, it's too much work for mom or dad.
What dish would you recommend?
If you're in you want something nice and simple, go with the pad see ew noodle. Really, very simple dish, just eggs, noodles, broccoli, and your choice of meat. But if you want a stir fry, I would go with the garlic or the chili stir fry. Those are really simple. They're nothing crazy. They taste the way they sound.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. How would you describe the food that's served here?
I want to say it's good home cooking in a way. It's very down to earth. We're not sometimes I wish we were fancy at places like in Buckhead, Brookhaven, but we're very we don't really decorate as much just because the food is only $8-9, so you can't really expect Shangri-La. You know what I mean? So it's I kind of wish we were fancy like that. But we're just good home cooking, and you basically get what you pay for. So you pay $10. Donald, you'll get $10 size food. We don't like put like a little portion like they do in downtown.
Right.
I kind of wish you did because it looks cooler, but yeah, we're just very like wholesome, and you get what you pay for.
Yes. What makes you stand out from other restaurants that serve Thai food?
I want to say we have like a really, I know everyone's going to say the quality of the ingredients. I think that too, but I think what really makes it stand out, it's kind of something you guys will never notice unless you really are hardcore Thai enthusiasts, is that mom and dad are 100% Thai. So like they're not Burmese, they're not Vietnamese, they're not like any other race. So like the person who's making your food is actually Thai. Again, in a way, it's kind of reassuring. It's like when you buy a Toyota, you hopefully it's made in Japan, right? You don't want it to be made in Michigan. But yeah, so same thing. Like, so the one thing that sets us apart is all of our like all the other restaurants, they're owned by Thai people, but they have other people working. They have like Mexicans, they have Indians, they have like different races. I feel like it doesn't make it as cohesive. Kind of like when I found out that Taylor Swift was only the artist that wrote her own songs. So like that's what we want to do. Same thing. We want to make sure it's made by the same people, same race, so that they kind of know what they're doing. Yeah, so that's what makes us stand out. Like we just have the people who are from that nation making that food. So hopefully that helps it.
What was your proudest moment as a restaurant?
There was, I want to say, like, guys, we're like a couple of years ago, we were doing pretty well. Mom and dad never spoiled us. They never like bought us. Like, they make owning a restaurant, you make pretty good money. Like, you would expect us to get iPads every week, but not really. But one of the coolest things, we were on the verge of collapsing in probably 2011, just because business was so bad. We get like maybe 3 customers a day. And I'll tell you a quick story. So I want to say 2012. I did a few social media. I wasn't really into it because I was at college at the time. And this girl calls out of the blue and said, "Hey, I want to do a really large catering order." For us, catering is 20 people, not a big order. So she orders this really big order for $2,000. For a small business, a lot of money. Orders like 50 pad thai, 53 flavored chickens, everything you can imagine. And she comes and actually pays for it. And then I asked her, "Who's this?" So she paid for it, and then she said, "I'll be back tomorrow," which she did. She come and picks it up. And I was really curious, this is the order we hope we'd get more often. And she was like, I asked her, "So how's the food?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." And I was like, "So what was this for? Was this for a church or was it for like some sort of high school?" And she was like, "No, it's for this movie that we're doing." And I was like, "What movie?" She was like, "Fast and Furious." So that's what our proudest one was.
Oh, that's cool.
So we did all the Fast and Furious. Like I think it's number 8 now. 7, 8. We did those, and then last year we did I think it was Godzilla.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the one we ended up with. Yeah.
Nice.
So we've done all the big ones, like like all the Netflix. We've done like Ozarks. So I think that's what makes us stand out. That we've done all the big movie studios. Like, and I don't know if you believe me, but I asked them that. Hey, so do you guys go to any other? I usually ask them when they come here just to ensure our loyalties with them. Like, hey, so you guys go to any other Thai places? Like, no, you're the only one to come to. And then one funny story. I knew they were the only ones because they always call here, and then they order for this. One time they make this really big order. And the girl comes and picks it up and says, "Hey, this isn't actually what I ordered." And I was like, "What are you talking about? You called earlier." And then it turned out she ordered at the wrong Thai place. So they were pretty pissed because they were trying to get it from us. But yeah, so that's how I know that we're pretty, we have a kind of monopoly over it. So that's one of our proudest ones that we end up getting the big movie studios. Because, for mom and pops, we don't ever get the luxury of ever getting these type of, big deals. I think we're also the highest rated restaurant on Yelp. If you ever go to Yelp and click highest rated, we're actually number 1, shockingly. Like for us, small mom and pops, kind of a great achievement because, amongst our peers, we're probably top dog. Not in the financial sector, but in the rating sector. I think it's pretty cool. Thank you, Donald, Summer, for coming and trying us out. It means a lot of you guys, taking time to think we're relevant. But one day, I don't know, guys, we're mom and pop shops. If everyone ever comes here, I hope you guys will enjoy the food. And if it isn't on par, let us know so we can at least change it. So I always tell people that, hey, this is a restaurant. And, we try our best. Our goal is to make you guys, come back. That's the goal, if anything. Yeah.
So on Georgia Eat Explore More, for our restaurant reviews, we have a rubric. And basically it's a scale from 1 to 5. And we talk about the overall appearance, the overall presentation of the food, the taste. Is it too much flavor? Is it too less flavor? Is it too greasy? Is it doesn't have any type of grease. How's the texture of the food? We talk about the overall impression of the food, the creativity of the ingredients, and also the value. Basically, your bang for your buck. And it's very self-explanatory. What you paid for it, is it worth that price? So that's our rubric, and that's how we're going to judge the food today. Okay, guys, the food just arrived. I got the 3 flavored chicken, Thai hot. It comes with rice and some different chili seasoning and spices to go with it. What you get, Summer?
I got Thai fried rice with shrimp, and it comes with scallions, egg, and carrots.
Okay. Alrighty, let's dig in. So what I'm doing now is I'm adding some chili to it, just to make it a little bit more spicy. I already got Thai hot, but I'm somebody who loves spicy food, so I'm going to add more spices to it. And usually when you order 3 flavored chicken, they give you extra spices to go with it.
Or you can ask for it.
Or you can request it, but normally, automatically, when I've been, they'll give it to you. I'm not sure what the name of these different spices are, but like I said, it makes the already hot chicken even hotter. Like I said, this is authentic Thai food right here. They give you 4 different kinds of spices. Ooh. Smells awesome.
This is so good.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
So how you like it? How you like the flavor?
Really good fried rice.
Really good fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too hard.
No, perfect.
Perfect.
The rice is perfectly
Right.
cooked. Shrimp is perfect.
And see, with dishes like these, all of that comes into consideration. You know, the rice, making sure it's soft, not too hard, and all the flavors complement each other. All right, I'm done setting up my meal. I'm about to dig in.
I was going to take a picture of it with all your spices added to it.
Yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like with all my extra stuff added to it. Yummy. It smells delicious. That's hot. So good. That's real spicy food. It's that kind of spicy whenever you're having a cold or stuffy nose, you eat it and it clears it right on up. And just one bite, it hits you with so much flavor all at once. And it just makes the meal, you know, with the vegetables and the chicken and the rice and the kind of chili sauce that they put on here, it just hits you all at once. Okay, let's try that again. Take a look at this. Woo. So, overall appearance, with the leaves and vegetables and the cute little carrot flower, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What are you gonna give yours?
Overall appearance, definitely a 5.
The taste, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5 because everything is balanced. It's not too greasy, it's not too wet, but it's not too dry. And the texture, it doesn't have a weird, nasty, eel-y flavor. It's not too saucy, even though there's a lot of sauce on here. But for this kind of meal, it needs this amount of sauce, and it's perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5 as far as taste.
As far as taste, I definitely give this a 5. It has a great flavor. The rice is cooked perfectly. Shrimp is wonderful. The flavor is just, it marries very well.
As far as value, I'm gonna also give that a 5 because I feel like these are in quality ingredients. They're not giving you cheap stuff. I'm no cook, but it doesn't taste cheap. So, you know, like for example, my meal was $10.49, and you saw the portions. You get all this for $10. It's full of flavor. It doesn't taste like, you know, cheap fast food garbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5 as far as value.
As far as value, definitely give this a 5 because you get a nice portion. You may be able to take some home, so it's definitely worth it.
My overall impression, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5. As far as the overall impression of the restaurant, very friendly staff. The food tastes outstanding. You're definitely getting what you're paying for. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 5.
Overall impression of the restaurant, definitely 5. Across the board, 5. It's great food, friendly staff, nice and clean. It's just really nice in here. Alright guys, that was Siamese Basil. We really enjoyed our food. It was very delicious.
Yes, if you want authentic Thai food, come to Siamese Basil here in Norcross. It's off of Norcross Tucker Road, South Norcross Tucker Road. When you cross over Jimmy Carter, you're gonna love it. You get great portions. Ask for Matt when you come here.
Alright guys.
Okay guys, that was Siamese Basil in Norcross, Georgia. The address and the hours will be in the description below, and also the phone number so you can order takeout if you prefer that. It was fairly cheap. Total we came up to $22.56. So ordering food for 2, it should be fairly cheap. My meal was $10.39, and Summer's meal was a little bit more than it normally was on the menu because she ordered shrimp with her fried rice. So it's still pretty good considering what you get. So we highly recommend that place.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and consider donating to our Patreon. Thanks.
Goodbye.